Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tater here, and today I'm coming with a video about how to rank up with positioning in Rocket League. So, in Rocket League, do you ever find yourself going to the exact same spot, whether you're on defense or offense, always getting stuck in the corners, or always waiting for a play of your teammates to happen in the corners, and just always sitting, waiting over here by this midfield boost while a play is happening in the corner? Do you always just find yourself doing that? Well, today we're going to fix that. Today we're going to help you position better in Rocket League and position to the most advantageous or whatever spot so that you can win more games and rank up quicker and overall improve your own game. So, the 5 points we'll be covering today is thinking ahead. That's one of them. Not rushing your play when you get on the ball. So, taking your time, not rushing what you're doing. You know, just don't, when you get the ball, you don't always have to smash it. You can control it sometimes. I'm trying to go for a ground pinch, but it's not working. Anyways, and then we're going to be focusing on your offense, your defense, and the mindset you should have when you're on in both of those positions. And that's pretty much the points we're going to cover. So let's hop right into it. First, we're going to talk about thinking ahead, and this is how you're not going to get stuck always going into the same spot on offense when you hop in the corner here by the mid boost, waiting for your teammate to make a play and for the ball to shoot out so you can hit it back in. We're going to stop that from happening and work in the position better. And so, how to do that is you have to think ahead of the play. You have to think, where is the ball going to go? Where is the ball most likely going to go in this scenario? So, when the ball's in the corner and your teammate's going for a play, maybe something like this, or not even, more probably like this if he's in the lower ranks, he can't do anything fancy. So the play's happening, right? You're waiting here, you're in the middle, play's happening in the corner over there, and what you need to be thinking is not when the ball comes out, I'm going to go get it. What you need to be thinking is, when is the ball going to come out? And when it does come out, the play ends in the corner, where is it going to go? Is my teammate most likely going to win here? Probably not. And it's more likely that the defense is going to win that interaction in the corner. Maybe they hit it like this. Then you have to expect that to happen. And part of that is when you position, you have to expect the worst possible outcome to happen. In 2v2s at least. That's what you always need to be expecting. Now, 3v3 positioning is slightly different. If you're third man, you always need to expect the worst possible outcome to happen when you're watching your teammates go for a play. And when you're first man, you obviously are making the play and you're trying to make the best thing happen. Right? You're in the corner, you're trying to get a pass out to your teammates or something, or score on your own, just put in work, do something, hit the ball, go for a demo. You're trying to make something happen. But as second man, your job is to be ready for the pass. Your job is to expect something okay to happen. Now, that doesn't mean if your teammate hits the ball and pretend like my car's the ball real quick. Your teammate hits the ball, gets past the first guy, and the ball's rolling right here, but they still have two guys defending a net right here. As second man, that doesn't mean that the ball, you have to just expect the ball to go over the middle. You can wait, see if they miss it, and then go for the ball. And that way you don't get overcommit. You know what I'm saying? So as second man, you expect something okay to happen. So you expect them to miss, and maybe you get a goal out of it. But most likely they won't miss, and what you'll do is in the second man position is you'll probably just turn right here. They'll hit the ball over there, and then the third man will become the first man. And then as second man, you can probably still wait here for something else to happen. Depends on the situation, but you know what I'm saying. So, as first man, you try to make something good happen. As third man, you expect the worst to happen. And as second man, you wait for a pass, basically, on offense. That's basically how that works. Alright, so now that we've gone over your basic roles on offense as first, second, and third man, how you position is you position where you think the play is going to go. That's really all there is to it. You think the play is going to go badly, you position there. You think the play is going to go well, Still position for the bad one. Doesn't matter. Unless you're second man, you're going to position for the bad one. And my suggestion is that you always rotate to the third man position in rank, unless you're playing with friends. Always try to be the third man, or I guess the first man if you're on the play, obviously. But always try to be the third man in the rotation, so that you don't have to rely on your teammates for something bad to happen. You can rely on them for something good to happen, but it's worse to get scored on than it is to not score a goal and an opportunity. That's my mindset, at least. Because if you get scored on, you have to make up for it. But if you don't score, you could still be on offense. But if you get scored on because of your teammates, then that's more tilting than not scoring a potential goal, for me at least. So, always try to be third man and expect the worst to happen and react accordingly. So now that we've talked about thinking ahead, we're going to be talking about not rushing your play or your rotation. So, when you're on offense, say you're first man, like I was talking about, you make a play, it doesn't work out, and it gets over your third man because they weren't positioned properly. Do you ever notice yourself just boosting, flipping back as fast as you can, getting back post like everybody tells you, and then you get here and you've got 0 boost, or like 12 boost. You're here back post waiting for something to happen, but the play's still happening over there. You're way ahead and you have to go to a full stop. If that's happening, you're most likely rotating too quickly for your own good. Rotating quickly is good, but you have to rotate with the pace of the play. That's the next point. Match the pace of the play. If you rotate, you can be moving fast. Okay, don't get me wrong. Moving fast is really good. Moving your car fast is awesome. But don't move so quickly that you're too close to the play and you can't react to what's going on, okay? And what I mean by that is when you have to go to a full stop on offense, especially, that means you're doing something very wrong. When you come to a full stop on defense in the goal, that's not necessarily bad. Because sometimes that just happens. The play slows down and you have to wait and be patient. But what I mean is on your rotations back, make sure you're picking up boost pads, okay? And that's what a really good point is. Boost pads are something that's incredibly important to positioning. It'll help you stay in the play longer, get more time on the ball, and overall just make it easier for your team to play with you. And if it's easy for them to play, you're most likely going to win. So, say you're rotating out as first man. Sometimes it's not best to go for their corner boost, okay? Sometimes you can see the play isn't going well and you need to rotate back quickly. And to know that, you can't take ball cam off the minute you finish your play and then rotate back and then turn ball cam back on. You need to make your play. You know about where the boost is. You can be rotating back here, turn it on, make sure you're on the boost, and then immediately once you know you're lined up for that boost, so say you turn it off, you know you're lined up for the boost, turn ball cam back on. Your camera will probably be over there. This is so you know what's going on, okay? And when you're rotating, there are like 4 boost paths on the field that you need to memorize to rotate, okay? So path number 1 is I call it the big curve, I guess. It's this pad right here. There's this huge curve along the field, right? And look at all those boost pads. I'm gonna fly up real quick. Oops. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boost pads. 7 times 12. Do the math. That's what? 70 plus 14. I think that's 84 boosts, something like that. And that's plenty of boost to do anything. And all you have to do is rotate along the curve right here. Sometimes you won't always get every boost pad on the curve. Sometimes you may rotate down the middle like this. This is number 2. This is path number 2. I call it the zigzag. You grab a pad, 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 and you get back post right here, right? And you're in your back post and you've got, 6 pads or something like that. And you're ready for the play. So those are the 2 pads on offense when you're rotating the defense. Those are some really good plays. And now we're going to talk about one on offense to stay on offense if the play is going decently. So you want to pick up a pad, pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can turn back in right here. You can be middle, whatever. You can also go here. There's a pad. Where is it? right here. Maybe you're here, and then you have to come here. And you just got 4 or 5 pads, and 4 pads is enough to stay on offense. That's like half your boost. That's like 48 boost. You have plenty of boost to stay on offense. So those will help with positioning a lot. And the more boost you have, the more room for error you have in your positioning. So having more boost will help your positioning because you can get to more balls and make more plays. So those are the offensive pad rotations. Now we're going to talk about defense, okay? So depending on the situation on defense, say the opponent's driving down the field. They're not coming too quickly though. The play's really slow. There's a curve right here that I want y'all to memorize. You can go just this curve right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then your back post again. Say you're here, your teammate gets a clear, but it's going to come back, and you're second man right here, and you're really awkward in the corner. I suggest just rotate out, let your teammate move in, he'll be positioned better, and then pick up some pads and get back post, right? So that's one big thing on defense. Now another one is, say you just made a play in the corner, and you need to rotate back. If that missed mid boost is there right there, take it, because that means the opponents can't take it. And that will help you overall on offense to get to defense to get to offense better. And now we're gonna talk about Anyways, so the pad path right here is you grab this pad, move to this pad, and then you take the big way around. Now, don't go as slow as I am, okay? You want to be moving it something like this. And then, oops, I missed one. But basically just rotate around like that. You can even do a quicker route. You can take this one, and then just grab these 5, 6 pads, whatever, and get back post again. So those are some defensive rotations and positioning that are really useful on defense, obviously. Oh, I didn't have my flip. Anyways, alrighty. To sum up, remember, try to predict what's going to happen, position for the worst on offense and defense, and be patient. Match the pace of the play, because those two things right there will help you so much in your positioning on both offense and defense. Being patient, matching the pace of the play, and expecting the worst to happen. And don't rush. That's part of being patient. Don't rush your play or your rotation. And then number 2, collect the boost pads on your rotations. It'll help you so much. Just collecting the pads, it'll help you stay in the play, be able to do cooler things, be a mechanical player that you want to be, because you have more boost. And so yeah, that's basically it for today. This is Tater. Don't forget to drop a like if you found this useful, and subscribe if you want to see more educational Rocket League content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless. See ya.